Okay, we're live. 15 minutes before the bell. Granted, a little bit later than I normally am, but let's have a look what's moving. So I've not looked at the scanners. So Hive looks to be Hive blockchain. Why is that moving? I'll check the news on Govax in just a second. I'm just having a look at Hive blockchain. 5-to-1 reverse split. No, it's not important. So you wanted me to check the news on GeoVax Labs. Okay, so GeoVax receives notice of allowance for cancer vaccine patent in China. That's the news on GeoVax. What's it looking like? Oh, there you go. That news just made it pop up. So well done, TikTok. Just take a little position there. The break into the green. It's getting a little bit of resistance at 230. Just as where I take the position. That's not a problem. Not normally trade stocks this cheap, but there's not a lot else moving. The rest of my interesting catalyst. Cancer treatment patent in China. At the entry at 220. 230 will do. Double up if we break 230 here. Get green on the day. Look for 235. Just bit of profit for the day. Get over 240, I'll double up on the next pullback. Over 235 first. This is one that you want to scale into. Oh, absolutely. I mean, why not? Geovac ran well yesterday, actually. Went up to 280 on good news. So this on top of that, it could go back up to kind of 280, 260, 270, maybe even 280 again, maybe even break highs. Hey, Alistair. Well, double down when we get the next pullback. This is what we like to see. Oh, we do like to see this. Like I said, Geovac moved up to 280s yesterday. So yesterday's high was 285. So watch 285. Double up there, break the $0.75. First candle to break a new low. We get out. Off it off. Don't mind a little pullback. Right, what I might just do is exit and re-enter. Lock in the profit. There we go. Nice start to the morning. Morning, Alphabet. Morning, Alistair. Thank you very much for the heads up there, TikTok. I wasn't paying attention to Geovac. I basically just opened the stream and I hadn't even looked at the scanners, but and yes, I know I normally don't trade stocks under $3. But desperate times don't call for desperate measures. Don't mind this pullback. I'll wait for the confirmation of new highs. So 285 is our next entry. Yeah, it's good news. It's good news. It's interesting news. So it's good news. You never know. The thing is, you never know how the market will react to any news catalyst. It didn't surprise me that we got a little bit of a pullback because we just passed yesterday's high of day, which was 285. We got up to 290. So this looks very much like it could become one of those stocks I might trade if it breaks $3. Oh, you tend to find that anything to do with, well, over the last couple of years, any COVID catalyst tends to be well received. Any cancer catalyst tends to be very well received. But then it's a mixed bag for everything else. Sometimes it's they pop up and then just sell off, and sometimes they pop up and continue. What we've seen with a lot of the bioscience over the last couple of weeks is that we've not had that continuation. We've not had those parabolic movers. We've had the run up and then not the continuation. We've had a couple that have done it, Neurosense, etc. But the majority of them, they'll go up like 20-30% and then not continue. We really want to see them continue to do 40, 50, 60% on the day. Those are the ones that we really like to see. That is 79, so it breaks below 280. I'll just exit. Small loss. Got in it. We're giving it 5% risk on this. Keep my eye on that one. I was just having a look at Hive, but that's moved up. It's a 5-to-1 split, so that's not really news. Beyond Meat is hitting the scanners. Springworks Therapeutics. That actually moved up and then it's now down on the day. I'm cold today. There we go, that's the opening bell. See what happens here. Change the scanners over. What's the catalyst for The opening bell is a minute too late. Have to readjust that one. Red box has moved up. Ah, that old chestnut. Pre-market high of 290. That's what we're waiting for. Veru hit the scanners there too. Well, there's no volume with Veru, so I'm not trading that just yet. Red box trying to make a move up. Opening high of 608. SPY moving up. Still down, but trying to move up. Yeah, GM did okay yesterday. Had a good day. No, that's fine. Don't have to. That's the beauty of trading, Alistair. Is you're your own boss. You trade when you feel like it. You trade when you can. You trade. You don't have to trade every day. Break of $3 here. Also feel like we could get reversal. Look at this on a daily. Right, okay, so GeoVax Labs has been really high in the past. $7, $8, $9 in the last 18 months. So it could get up there again. Cheers, Scotty. Appreciate that. $2.88. That's the low of this candle, the last candle. So that's what 287 is my exit. First candle to break a new low. There we go. Red box looking to make a move upwards. So excuse me, terrible bit of wind. Right. GeoVax Labs. GeoVax, this is at 9 o'clock this morning, market time. GeoVax received notice of allowance for cancer vaccine patent in China. So that's the news this morning. That's the catalyst. Patent news. Patent granted, effectively. Quite a few Chinese stocks moving today, if I'm being 100% honest with everybody. Are you learning, Chip? $208. It's not my scanners because it's under $3. So. $94.95. Looking for $3 is what I'm looking for in yeah, $2.99 is the high of day with GeoVax. So I'm looking for that $3 break now. Baru sold off. What else have we got? Red box. That's hemorrhaging there. Red box having a little bit of a queasy stomach moment. INMB. Low volume, but moving on. 550s. There's not a huge lot of volume just right now on a lot of these stocks. So I'm just gonna lower the price filter slightly. back at Redbox. Ouch. Gearvax, will that make a move back to the upside? Maybe. I'll wait to see that close to $3 now. Back. Wait for a proper entry. Blue. ROIV. EX Lux Ventures, did that resume? Yes, it did. Resumed lower. Oh. That moved. That's halted. Why is that? My size spark moved. SciSpark. SciSpark and Clearmind Medicine Inc. collaboration yields positive results for its psychedelic combination treatment. What now? So this was news an hour ago. So this is the catalyst. Not great volume. It's moved up. And not huge volume, but see. Looks like we'll probably look for a few reversals today. There's so much down overnight. So much actually in the red overnight. Let's have a look at the S&P map. Why is Finviz maps not updated? Everything is at absolute zero. Look at the full world. No, world map. It's a bit weird on Finviz. Yeah, we'll figure. Something wrong with the Finviz website at the minute. Back to that later. What are we? 44. What else is? Helps if I've checked the box on the signals. Looking for halts, which are a clear sign of volatility. Oh no, that's moving at some rate of knots. Can we find an entry? That's the question. This one is BGXX, or Bright Green Corporation. 1412 is a halt level. Looking we might go into a halt with this one. All right, here we go. Do we get a little bit of a pullback consolidation before moving up further? Oh, we're getting a pullback. It's a big pullback too. No specific catalyst to note, but this is a recent IPO from last week. It's been extremely volatile all week, last week. A high 1425 yesterday. All-time high of 58. So that was last Wednesday, maybe? Yeah, Wednesday. You might take a oh. Red box hemorrhaged. $13.18 is the high of this. Novax. Like it might make a little bit of a comeback. A 1,000 shares. That little pop. I'll see it confirmed before I add. Two. Okay, looks like. This is GeoVax again. GeoVX. Patent, cancer patent in China is the catalyst. Right now, 258 is the low of previous candle, so that's my future exit. $75 is my add back. providing we get there with volume. Not getting the volume. Well, we're not getting the break yet. Well, it's been up as in the last 18 months. It's been up as high as like $7-8. So yes, it could. Will it get to 310? It was rejected at $3. Current high of day is $2.99, so it was rejected at the whole dollar. But could it get to 310? Absolutely. Moved up from under. On Friday, it closed at less than 160s, 150 something. So yesterday I had a good day, good catalyst yesterday, and another good catalyst today. So there's no reason why it couldn't get. I'm not saying it will. Not stock picks. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but could it get to 310? It's more than possible. Keeping my risk very tight today after the errors I made yesterday. Side spark. My goodness, that's up 90%. Where did this come from? Why? I looked at this earlier, but I can't remember. I don't think there was a significant catalyst off the top of my head. Oh yeah, it's a collaboration deal. Spark and Clear Mind Medicines collaboration. That's what it is. This could really move because it's a 3 million float, so it's already traded almost 3 million shares today. This could really move today. Well, I would exit at break even. You can always get back in later. Oh, you have a low break even now. I'll look for getting back in at the $0.25 level, 275 with that one. Spark, I want to see it break $4. Moved 48% in the last 15 minutes. So good relative volume, low float, got a newsworthy catalyst. So there's no reason why this can't make a run up. No reason why it would either. You know, like I say, not stock picks. Finviz working again now, good. But I don't rely on Finviz for scanners. guess. You're losing your hair. You're going to have to get your brush later. So that's pulling back. What else is moving up? Want something on good volume, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, she is. Wouldn't mind, I've got some treats for her as well. So these little sticks wrapped in duck. Oh, you heard the T word, did you? Here you go. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I can't do that. The stream's doing me dirty. Normally I have 1,000 likes yet. So when I get 1,000 likes, you can have this when we get 1,000 likes. Okay, you can have this after. As soon as we hit 1,000 likes, you can have that treat. So guys, you know what to do. You're starving my dog. So as soon as we get 1,000 likes, you can have that treat. Not beforehand. Ooh, 1 minute double bottom there. Hide this candle is 65. Get 66. I'll go in with a reasonable size. Double bottom on the $half there. On the 1 minute. And the 2 minute, for that matter. Not as obvious on the 5. Oh, do you know they did you well? There you go, darling. Enjoy. Good girl. Miyako says thank you. That was a quick turnaround as well. Well done, guys. It's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. SPRC's trying to make a move back up. I want to see this above $4 though. High on the 5 minute. 380. Quite rangy. Is that nice, is it? Doesn't smell nice. I'm not seeing huge volume anywhere. Geovax Labs has got the most volume so far today. Expecting this to move up. 270. Hey Rich, how you doing? Daley Thompson's Decathlon. You're showing your age now, Les. 1985 on the Spectrum 16+4. Kids today don't know how well they've got it. Well, that double bottom didn't break out. Kind of bouncing sideways. $270 is where I got in last time, so I need to break 270. Either that or the Commodore 64. Look, we're 4 figures green at the moment, so it's my job to stay that way today. Spark. We've got quite a range here, a 40-cent range on the 5-minute. Now it's falling. It's further down and further back. This could still break upwards. It's looking a bit dodgy. Goody. It's a blast from the past. No volume though. Just waiting for a break one way or the other to give me an indication. Volume's died off a little bit, so I'm just going to take a little bio break myself. Let the market do what it does. Do I trade Forex? I don't trade Forex. That's probably the only instrument that I don't trade is Forex. So obviously I'll trade crypto. I'll trade the markets or futures. I don't tend to get involved in commodities too much. Forex, I just stay well away. Yeah, absolutely, Owen. At time, I've had a tough old while having to last couple of weeks had gone red and had to dig my way out and go green. So I prefer to go green and stay that way. I don't want to dig myself out and go red, obviously, but just waiting for something to move. Camera. That reminds me of beer tents and hippies. There's an A in it. Just trying to make another move up. Green. Well, we'll try and short or $272 was that I got faked out before, so I'm looking for the $0.75 confirmation. Hey Kieran, I'm not short on TGT. Good luck if you are. That's what happened to me last time. That's why I was waiting for the confirmation at the $0.75 level. Got in at 272 last time and it reversed. So we're getting resistance at that $0.75 level. Just put a nice little horizontal line. That's where we need to break before I get in. Have a look at TGT for you. Kazakhstan's got talent. Good Lord. Did they have earnings? They had earnings a couple of days last week, was it? Target. I think. Where do I source my scanner from, Flossie? It's Benzinga. Benzinga Pro. There's a link in my link tree. You can try it for 14 days. It's really good. I swear by it. Not only does it give me the what's moving and by how much and why. I get the scanners in terms of price spikes, halt resumes. I get the news, signals, alerts, all of that. So yeah, I mean, check it out. There's a link in the link tree, and you can check it out for free. It's free for 14 days. Yeah, Target's having a bit of a tough time. Look at this on the 60-minute. Look at it on the daily even. It gapped down a couple of days last week, so that would have been last Wednesday, I think. Tuesday, Wednesday last week. It gapped down and it's been selling off since. So that's Target. Oh, we missed the breakout on GeoVax. So we'll wait. Potential entry. Waiting for that confirmation at the $0.75 level. And I want to see it as support. Get it as support, I can get the bounce back up. There's your support bounce. That holds. Take a 1,000 shares there, knowing full well that the $0.75 level is my exit 5 cents. Break new lows. Just the low on this candle is 73. We break new lows, we can exit. I think we're already in recession, aren't we? Hey Jackson, good to see you back. I see this breaking $3 today. I think Michael wants to see it above 310. That's his target. I'll take that. See it. Next candle to make a new high, I'll be able to add to it. Or first candle to make a new low. I exit. Either which way, it's got to make its mind up. So, those wondering why I'm trading GeoVax, it's a patent granted in China. That's why it's moving today. It had catalyst yesterday, moved well yesterday as well. We've already passed yesterday's highs. This is where we had the highs of yesterday, which is why I'm being a little bit cautious in terms of sizing up just yet, because this was the high yesterday, 285. Ideally, I'd like to see it over $3 before I start getting bigger sizing. Could very easily just reverse quite quickly. Go. That broke lows, so we get it. Very small low. Yesterday's high was 285. That's what we need to beyond right now, 290. So I'll wait for the break of 3 now. Gets up to above 3, it could go on a little run. What else am I seeing on my scanners? What else am I seeing on my watch list? Not a lot. Neon for very low volume. Spark still moving up. Just about. 5 minutes the one to watch on that one. So you've got this downwards channel here. Breaks this downwards channel. It might break upwards. 5 minute here, we're looking at 290, but that's very close to the high of day here, which is 299, whole dollar resistance. So take a 10 cents. Unless you're going in heavy. And it's not been strong enough to warrant going in heavy just yet. It was just pre-market, but right now we need to see it. Could be, look at it on the 2 minute. A nice little cup and handle forming. Let's see. Keep an eye on the 2 minute. I'd felt that I had some other things I had to attend to before I started, so I got in, started the stream about 10 past, I think it was, about 20 minutes before the bell. Like I say, normally I'm about at least an hour and 90 minutes before the bell, but to be fair, there wasn't a lot moving. There wasn't a lot moving pre-market today. So let's look for a cup and handle breakout. 282. Bit of volume. No, doesn't look like it. What I'm looking at is on the 2 minute here. So if you see the 2 minute, you can see this. There's your cup, and then we're getting a little bit of a handle forming here. That's what I'm looking at on the other screen. Yeah, it never had good volume. I looked at that one as well. It never had good volume, and it seems to have died a death since the open anyway. Yeah, Phil. But it was always shy on volume. There's a few that looked like they were setting up before the pre-market, and then they popped up and then died. Without the volume, there's no trade without the volume. So 77 on the 2 minute. Gotta get back over that $0.75 range. Get a bounce on the VWAP here. Probably some trade is going to be taking a long position here. The bounce on the VWAP and the move up. About to see the confirmation because I'm not seeing the volume come in just yet. If you look at the time and sales, you look at the ticker on the time and sales, there's not a huge amount of green in there. It's more white and red. Easy meanie. Yes, I'm still using CME, Flossie. So I trade with I actively trade with CME. They give me more leverage than Interactive do. A low enough volume to trade. I don't want a low volume. I want high volume to trade, Kieran. You don't want low volume. The higher the volume, the better. And it's got to be relative. It's not so much, you know, for example, Govax has traded 63 million shares already today. But if I look at Spark, that's traded 7 million shares today. So it's about relative volume. What does it normally trade is the question. And you're looking for ideally 3 to 1 or better, or 3x or better in terms of relative volume. But it's also relative to the float size. So Spark's got a 3 million float. So it's traded 7 million shares, which is almost 2.5 times cycled its float size. So if you've got Bank of America, which are, you know, billions of shares, literally billions of shares, it's not going to cycle. It's going to have huge volume, but it's not going to have the volatility because it's a huge float. If you're looking for low float stocks and you want high relative volume, so look at what they trade on any average day over the last 3 months and what we're trading today, and it's got to be higher and substantially higher, at least 2x, preferably 3x or above. If I look at Spark right now, so Spark's traded over 7 million shares today, and its average is 186,000. So it's huge relative volume. I've not traded it yet. Go figure. I was too late. I was too late to this this move, and it did move. We've got previous support here at the $0.50. So it's come all the way back down. Funny enough, look at that. Our initial sell-off growth was down to the $0.50. We made a move back up, back down to the $0.50, move up, back down to the $0.50. So we're getting strong support at the $0.50 level. Tempted to get in on that reversal, but didn't really pop. We didn't get the volume. What's the minimum account value for trading? I wouldn't say there's a minimum. Most brokers they won't give you leverage for less than $2,000. I think Capital Markets is, I don't know if it's 2,000 or 2,500. So it's someone in the chat that's with Capital Markets, let me know if it's 2,000 or 2,500 is the for a margin account. But let's say it's 2,500. That would then be the minimum, because if you're going to have a small account, you're going to need leverage. And what I would say is I would recommend $5,000 account or higher. Because if you're getting $5,000, depending on who your broker is, you're going to have between $20,000 and $30,000 worth of buying power. Just that's good. Going. Right, now can we test those highs? Volume's coming in. Typical. I exited the full position instead of half a position, but that's okay. We'll look for another entry. With 10 cents on this one, risking 250 bucks to make 500. new lows. Now I'm looking for, oh, swings and roundabouts hit. How did you find Golvax? It's on the scanners actually. It's one of the TikTok crowd called it out as I was just opening the chat. It was on the scanners, but not on my scanners because I don't scan for anything under $3. But I've moved the scanner threshold to $2 now. Okay, we're just pulling back now. I'm glad I got out when I did. I have this one is 281, so I want to see above. Yeah, it's 278. For a minute. We got rejected at $3 right at the open. Are we pulling back or are we going to have a bit of a flag breakout here? DPSI. Look at that one. Ooh, low volume. Moved, but it's not got the volume. Oh. There's not a lot moving with big volume. Mankind just hit the scanners, 6% up in the last 15 minutes. That's got 2.3 million shares of volume, so I'll have a look at that in a moment. It just broke lows again. In there for the break up, move up. We're going to get one. That's the question. Fake out. Come on, go Geovax. You know you want to get up there. $3 is the target. Let's get up to 290. $0.10. We'll take 10 cents at this stage. Come on. Oh, you're not helping. We've got the increasing volume and then a bit of a fake out. We didn't get the full move. Let's see. Will we get support at the... No. Got the $0.75 level there. First candle to break lows gets me out. There we go. What was I trading? GeoVax. It's got a cancer catalyst, patent granted in China. So that's what we're trading here. We're just trying to get the breakout. The patterns have got faked out here. We've got faked out here. So there's 2 fake outs in a row. So 3rd time lucky is what I'm saying. Didn't get the volume follow through either. We got an increase in volume, which is why I entered. We didn't get the follow through that I was expecting. And I move up. So getting in there, I was looking for at least 290. Hey. These things are sent to try us. And I'm getting confirmation on the 2 minute as well, higher time frame, not just on the 1 minute. So I'm looking for 284, 285. Right, nice round number. What else is moving? Mankind. Wrong one. Yeah, that did make a little bit of a pop-up. Why? Right. This morning, FDA approval of United Therapeutics Tivaso DPI, which utilizes Technosphere inhalation platform, whatever that means. It's to treat high blood pressure in the lungs. Mankind having a good moment. Back now. 4 million shares traded. Let's have a look. It normally trade. 4 million. Yeah, so it's right on the money. That's good relative volume. We've got all day for it to get over 4 million. I hear 280. Nice little downwards channel. Hi. That's interesting. No. To be fair, the market's a bit strange as overall as well. I mean, if you look at it, it just sold off and now it's flat, kind of moving sideways. So, and it didn't sell off with you know, any kind of heavy big candles. It was a gradual sell-off. I don't know what the earnings are. I've not looked at it, but no, Nvidia's been, well, it's been trading with the market, but it's been having a tough time lately, and I'm expecting it potentially to go down because the whole logistical thing with Nvidia has hit them hard. So I'd like to see them move upwards because I like Nvidia as a company. Long term, I think they've got a great future. Just short term, I think they're struggling at the minute. I should have taken a position after the bounce on the VWAP if in hindsight. Tell you what, in hindsight, I'm the world's best trader, not top 3. Don't have hindsight though. No problem at all, Alex. If I'm not trading, I'll address the chat. But if I'm trading, I'll just keep glancing at the chat, and it can be distracting. So it's actually more difficult to address the chat and you know, keep answering the questions in the chat and stuff whilst trading. That it is quite difficult. Concentration levels, which is why I find that if I do go into the red whilst I'm chatting online, I often have to end the chat and then concentrate purely on trading and no distractions, just to try and dig myself out of that hole. Don't fake me out. That's what you did. I'm going to buy the dip off the VWAP here. VWAP is my exit, breaks the VWAP. It's the third time you faked me out on the breakout. What was a really good day to start off with has just taken me red. So I'm now looking for a move up, an entry to move up. This is why trading is not as easy as it looks. Well, not that I'm making it look easy at the moment. You get the breakout, so you've got this constant downwards channel, and then you've got the breakout. Again, fake me out. As I'm getting in for the breakout, it then completely reverses. Got the breakout here, I get in, it reverses. 3 times in a row of the fake out. I'm going to use the bottom trend line as my exit. Effectively giving it 10 cents. Try again. What do I think of Netflix? The long term, I'm not a big fan. I just think they've got so much competition and they're not doing well with it. The last 2 earnings reports have been catastrophic, and I think the next one's just going to be just as bad. So, if anything, I would short Netflix personally. Not financial advice, just my own personal opinion. I don't think Netflix is coming back from. I don't think it's going to get to where it was previously, before the last earnings, let alone the one in January. Think about it, it's losing subscribers. They announced that they're going to be cracked down on password sharing, which kind of scared a lot of people away, and the public didn't react well to it. The market didn't react well to it. Like, get your own house in order before you start making public announcements like that. Top trend line of resistance is descending resistance is a little bit of a concern. This ascending line of support is also a bit of a concern. Got to break one way or the other. Right now it's looking weak. So I'll just put a stop on that at 64, which is just above that, that lower trend line. 65 is the VWAP. Don't know why I've been waiting for this one to break out, because looking at the higher time frame, it's downwards trending. Lower highs. Then again, we're getting higher lows as well, so it's definitely a narrowing pennant. What else is moving? Spark ever make a comeback? No. Mankind moving upwards. Not very volatile. Range isn't huge. There she is again with the snoring. A little bit of green volume would be nice. Just looking at the candles down here, and also missed this breakout here. We made a little bit on that one, and every time after it's been a bit of a fake out. So ranging around this $0.75 level since, well, for the last hour, give or take. I'll have a look at that for you. One that moved yesterday, it's moving again today. Oh, it was Friday it moved, wasn't it? It's moving again today. It's not huge volume. Be careful with this because it's not on huge volume. While it's moving up, it's 238 right now, but it's on low volume. 682,000 shares traded all day today. That includes pre-market. So just be careful with that one. You're might get some moves, but they're just not going to be reliable. This is concerning me that the VWAP and the trend line have just intersected now. With 65. Yeah, you like your belly scratches, don't you? What dog doesn't? Got 12 cents. So I'm risking $1,200 here on this this particular trade. Got my stop 12 cents below my average cost. These lower highs, the higher lows are not, it's almost flat on the lows for the last 15, 20 minutes. The lower highs are definitely more prevalent. I'm giving it enough room, but I already know it's likely to break down this. Stop up to 65 because that's where the trend line is. And the VWAP for that matter. Breaks those. We get out. So the current bid is 68. We've got to stop at 65. Oh, technicals do work on penny stocks, absolutely. Technicals work across the board. Now they're not 100%, but they're not 100% across the board either. It doesn't matter what instrument you're using. It could be low float stocks, it could be high caps, it could be mid caps, it could be crypto, forex. Technicals work. So that just broke that that line. Exited us. Let's say it was 1,100 bucks risking. Now let's look for something that we can actually make that back on. That's not it. Bit of a head and shoulders forming there by the looks of it. And Mankind, shoulder one, head, shoulder two. That's very bearish. Likely to break downwards if that's the case. It's shortable. It's that time actually. It's 4 o'clock. cleared and was trending line. Right. It's stuck in Oxy for a week now. Let me have a look at Oxy. That's downwards. Are you long on Oxy? It's been going sideways all week. I can see why you're stuck in it. And ranging between kind of $3 range between 62 and 65. On the 60-minute, you see what I'm talking about. It's been ranging sideways. But you bought at 68.50. You go long, did you? Daily chart doesn't say that you're too far off though, El Punois. I mean, you know yourself. It's upwards. It's moving in an upwards trend. Oh, despite this sell-off last week, it doesn't look like you're in too bad a shape. You went long. So that would have been what? Tuesday, Wednesday last week? Did you buy it on the upturn or on the following days? I have one more try with GeoVax. If it breaks its upwards trend, goes past the $0.75 level. That's what I'm looking for. A bit of volume, maybe. Well, I mean, the daily chart, it doesn't look too weak on the daily. So, you know, it might come back. I think you need the wider market for it to come back, though. If you look at it, I mean, the wider market is very sideways since last week as well. It's up and down, up and down. It's down at the bottom, but we have an inverse head and shoulders on the daily. Well, if you're in Wall Street bets, they do say that, you know, you don't lose unless until you sell. Hodl. I think GeoVax might have gone for a little while. I'm going to go and take the dog for a walk. So it's that time. It's 4 p.m. It's doggy walkie time. So I will let me know in the chat who wants me to do a power hour today. Who would like me to do a power hour later? Rioiv is not moving. Not today. It had a pop-up pre-market, but it's very low volume. 6% up. Readvanced Science. Okay, looks like the general consensus is Power Hour, so I'll see you all in a couple of hours' time then for Power Hour. What time are we now? 3 hours. I'll come back maybe for 90 minutes at the end of the day. Power Hour. I never feel like doing a YouTube review though after I've done Power Hour. It's just always too late, and at that time I'm kind of ready for a glass of wine or something. But hey, it is what it is. I'll come back for Power Hour then, guys, and I'll see you then. I'll take the dog for a walk now. Thanks for joining.